What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I just got a Roku TV. I just picked this up. It's by a company called Hisense. And as you might know, I actually love my Roku TVs. They're just awesome because when you power it on, it goes straight to that Roku operating system. So I discovered this. It's actually a pretty new brand to the country. And this is a 4K ULED, which is actually kind of their proprietary designation for the LED technology here. This little bad boy is a healthy 65 inches. Let's get this thing unboxed and check it out. Now, unboxing this is actually pretty simple. Down here, you have some of these plugs and squeeze them together and pull them out. And that will release the top portion of the box from the bottom and the base portion. So you take these out front and back, and now you can lift this top portion right off of the base. I actually have the TV legs sitting on the top here. So you have the two legs, metal hardware here, two screws look like they will hold them in. So you get one set of legs here, one set of legs here. And right here, we get a bag with the Roku remote. And this is a really big piece of it. I'm really excited about that. Looks like pretty much every other Roku remote. We do get AAA batteries for the remote and the power cable, as well as your quick start guide and manuals. So to set this up, we're gonna need to attach the legs there. I actually just used two big pieces of the styrofoam, put them down, and then laid it on the back. You don't want to put pressure on the screen itself. So I laid it on the back, and now you can see where we can install those feet. Work smarter, not harder, they say. So I've got a power tool here, and the screws come in this little bag, and we are going to install the feet on the base here. Now it actually looks like they give you a couple of mounting points, an inner and outer mounting point, and that might be for different size TV stands. But for max stability, and because my TV stand is fine in terms of width, I'm going to install them right there. And before I put these legs on, I just want to show you that they appear to be cast metal. They're very nice. And then right on the feet here, we do have some rubber pads. So it should be nice and grippy. You can see that the post right here is angled. So it'll be pretty obvious how it goes in, because there's only one way that these legs are going to be lined up with the TV. So the TV is physically set up. I haven't got it in its final spot yet, but first of all, I love it. It's amazing. I want to give you a little bit of a physical tour before we fire this thing up and get into the guts of it. But first of all, it is just beautiful. It has one of the slimmest bezels I've ever seen on a TV. And what I'm really kind of curious here is how much of the screen lights up. You can see that the edge of the glass goes right up to this edge of the metal frame, and there might be like a millimeter gap in there, so it kind of gives it a little bit of like a floating frame look. And then even down here on the bottom where it says Roku TV, this is only maybe about a ½ inch strip down here right to the Hisense logo, so it's really, really nice. Those feet are actually really slim and sleek as well, and you can see here this TV is really thin. Up here at the top, I would say it's probably an 1.5 inches thick at the top. And then it gets a little thicker down here where you have all your controls. And then if we look, we have an antenna input, a reset button, headphone jack, 3.5 millimeter. We have 3 HDMI ports right there, which is pretty nice. A USB port, and then an optical audio port. And then right over next to it, we have your RCA jacks, a line out, so you can hook up a soundbar and other things. We also have another HDMI plug and then a LAN cable so you can connect it directly to your network. But I should be able to connect this to my Wi-Fi network, and then we have the power cable right there. Now, that is a look at the physical TV, and I have put in batteries in the remote here, and so we are going to fire this little bad boy up. So the TV is plugged in, and now it is powering on. Oh yeah, baby! I'm so stoked. Holy smokes. First of all, you can see here that it lights up right to the edge. So you get a serious TV panel with this. There is not a lot of wasted space, no big border on it, which is really awesome. I can tell you right now that this room is pretty bright and the colors are really vibrant, so that's pretty awesome. This ULED technology, I wasn't that familiar with it before I got this TV, but it's pretty awesome. You can see that this image is vignetting around the edges here. So that's the Roku software, it's not the TV. And then we are going to pair the remote. Pull off the back of the remote apparently, and then you hit this button for 3 seconds. Voice remote pairing, sweet. And you can see this is the enhanced remote, so we have volume controls right on the side here, and a mute button, power, some shortcut keys to your favorite TV services, the IR blaster on the front right there. Let's get started. English. United States, yes. Home use, you bet. Wireless, yes please. And I'm going to set up a new wireless connection. You know what the wireless network here is called? Yeah, that's right, Detroit. And let's see if it connects to the Wi-Fi network here. No problems. Yeah, I want that latest software. Go get it. TV rebooted up, and the first thing you'll have to do is go to these links that it gives you and connect to your Roku TV. That way you'll be able to use your phone app to control the TV, as well as download any apps that you want from the app itself. But you can do most of that from the TV remote as well, and just go to their app store. So I'm gonna get this set up. Once you complete that, the TV is gonna finish setting up. So while this is finishing setting up here, I want to tell you why I love these TVs, because I don't subscribe to cable anymore, so I don't really have to plug anything in. What I need is something that will allow me to connect to the internet, because I stream all my television, whether it's cable or Amazon Prime or movies and Netflix, those types of things. So having a TV that's wireless like this means I can put it anywhere and I don't have to worry about cables. I also don't have to pick up like the Roku stick or the Amazon streaming stick or the Apple TV and plug those in too. Those are pretty good, and they can have your dumb TV kind of become a smart TV. But the problems I found with them is that you have like two remotes to control the TV often. Sometimes you power it up and the TV turns on, but the stick does not. So then you're powering up the stick itself separately. And so it's just not that well integrated. The other thing that I really love about the smart TV with the Roku operating system is that so many TV companies have tried to make their own operating systems, and they usually stink. The support for them is not very good, and they're not often that stable. But what I really love about Roku is it's just a very simple, elegant, and super reliable operating system for getting all the apps that you need. Netflix, Prime, Amazon TV, YouTube, CBS All Access, whatever it might be. And so you can download those apps. It's a very robust ecosystem. They even have their own thing like the Roku channel, where they provide a lot of free TV and movies themselves. You can download apps like Crackle and watch free movies. You can download apps like Pluto TV and watch free TV. There's just so much stuff that you can install on the Roku system, and it's just really clean. It's super easy to figure out. Even if you've never had a smart TV before, you can figure out the Roku system very, very easily. And it's really nice because it's all in one remote. Now, this also will have some voice control right there. I love using this when I'm looking for a TV show or a movie, because I don't know necessarily what app has it, and I don't know what app has it at the cheapest price.
Murder on the Orient Express.
I search there, it searches all of my apps, finds it, and then shows me what they will charge. And in case it's free in some of those services, that's where I'll go. But if it's $3.99 in one service and $5.99 in another service, I'll always get it from the cheaper place because I'm cheap. So I just think TVs that have the Roku operating system are the bee's knees. They are just the best. You don't have to worry about supporting the software or the software going obsolete. The Roku operating system has been around, and it's just one of the best out there. Right, so I've downloaded the YouTube app here, and I thought we would try the voice search for a scene to check out. Battleship scene. Look at that, battleship. Now, what I want to check out here is the video quality and the sound quality. So I've been playing around with this, and first of all, I'll tell you the picture quality is pretty amazing. This ULED technology is pretty remarkable, and the audio quality, which I'm able to hear here as I'm cranking it up, and I'll have to turn it down here, is also really good for built-in TV speakers. I'm going to go ahead and mute it because we're getting this video demonetized. But first of all, the image is really sharp. I've actually downsampled it to 1080p here because I'm hoping that the copyright filters might not pick it up. But it is really sharp whether you're playing stuff in 1080p, and I thought it looked great, and I love the small bezel. Here is a 4K video, and again, it might be a little hard to see here, but man, that is just super sharp. Look how smooth the motion is. So the refresh rate is great, the vibrance is great, even on the dark colors here, where normally the blacks turn to kind of a light gray. I mean, those are super sharp as well, and just everything about this is pretty immersive. And this is so big, I love it. First of all, you can't get a TV that's bigger with less wasted space on it, because it is just super slim, front to back, as well as on those bezels. This is the picture quality by default with this room lit up like a studio. It is sweet. So obviously I love this TV, not just because it uses the Roku operating system, which is totally robust and easy to use, but the build quality on this is absolutely fantastic, and this ULED technology, which is proprietary to them and competes with the OLED technologies out there, looks great. The color and vibrance is fantastic, the blacks are really nice, and everything about this screams premium. Now, the best part of this, and the part that I was not really expecting, was the incredible price point on this TV. It is absolutely crazy affordable, which is what I think makes this even more exciting. So the retail on this is somewhere around $800, but I checked, and on Walmart.com you can pick it up for $699, and on Amazon it's available for $599. So for under $600 you can get a 65-inch TV with voice control, and is going to be a perfect addition to anyone's home theater setup. So if you want to pick this up, I will put links to them in the description below. Get it? Enjoy. Peter Von Panda out.